Welcome to the Coral Charm bonus section. After 2 years from launching the Peony course, I'm happy to be able to share my knowledge for making beautiful, realistic coral charm peonies. This is also an invitation for you to get inspired and make your peony in any color intensity you desire. Besides showing you how to obtain this color gradient on the petals, I will also teach you how to make the center elements with the botanical realistic details. But first, let's take a look at the types of paper we can use to make this peony. These are a few options that we can paint in order to obtain that pink gradient effect. To make a realistic coral charm peony, we have no alternative but to paint the paper. No matter what color option you prefer to use as base. This is the right color, and I will put it in this plastic bowl and continue to make some ivory white. I've laminated 2 pieces in advance to show you a preview. This step is necessary in order to sculpt and shape the petals to obtain a deep concave shape that will look similar to this petal I have here. On the right side, I have a piece of laminated 90-gram paper, and we can see it's still a bit transparent, but the German paper has stronger colors, and its texture will allow me to teach you my sculpting methods. And I will start to deconstruct this one so we can analyze the shape of the petals. This is the center without the petals. In the middle, we have a group of fluffy carpels with the pink stigmas that are placed on a disc surrounded by many yellow stamens. I've stored the petals on groups according to shape and size. And I also experimented with the templates, and I've built some of the petals to show you a preview of what we will create next. I will still keep some of these original petals next as inspiration because I love to see how concave and wrinkled these look. Because we will create a concave shape like this petal. You can see it has some depth and curviness. And the small petals will have wrinkled edges like this has. Since this is a bonus course, I'm not filming how to shape all the petals because it will take too long. And you've already seen all the techniques I use. You will find in the written course the petal number needed for each template. So next I will show you how to make the peony center with the pistil and the stamens. We will start with the stamens. I have a few left from my deconstructed peony that are a bit dry, so the size is not relevant anymore, but we can see the ivory filament and the yellow anthers. I have this stamen strip made in advance to show you a preview of what we will make. The pink top is called stigma and the fluffy body is called carpel. All these pieces are attached to a disc, but we will not make the disc. We will only make a few pistils that look like these I have here. They usually have a shape that looks like a garlic clove, and they will be attached to one another in a bunch that we can spot in the middle of the flower. Surrounded by the yellow stamens. So it's important to make it as realistic as possible with the correct shape and size. This bonus course is only about the flower, so you will have to use the knowledge from the first course to make the sepals, bracts, and leaves. I have already made some sepals, and all the steps are pretty much the same as before. So it's important to make the pastils with different sizes. I prefer to attach the stamens like this in bunches and not all around, because I think the center looks more organic this way, and I like the asymmetries created. With these last petals I wish to emphasize one more time on the fact that I don't add the petals one after another all around, but rather highlighting the groups of petals already created, partially overlapping the petals I've added so far. And the last petal completes my peony shape nicely. I always look at the flower before I add the petal to see if the shape is balanced. And this is the final result. I hope you've learned a few useful techniques to help you make a coral charm peony from painted heavyweight German paper. I've presented a few paper options, so I will continue making another peony using the 90 grams Italian paper I've painted. But before that, we also have the pink paper painted with the ivory at the base. But just make sure to use the same shaping techniques and rules presented so far and work with the paper as it's still moist. The most important rule being that the shape needs to be strongly cupped. So I'm starting with the big sepal code A. I'm keeping the green paper strip between my right fingers and I'm rotating the wire to the left. As I'm doing this, the green paper strip is expanding. I'm not using glue for the paper wrapping, only to fix the end. And this is how the peony looks in the end, with some foliage attached. I didn't make buds for the coral charm peony. And one last detail, I wish to curve the stem for a bit to make it look lifelike. So I hope you have enjoyed my bonus section. This comes as a gift for everyone that has my Peony course. The Coral Charm Peony has always been one of my favorites, and being able to find the inspiration and to actually film this process was such a joy for me, since this chapter completes all the knowledge I have so far about making peonies.